being a veterinarian can be an incredibly rewarding job, and today I want to take you a little bit into my world as I discuss the 5 best things about being a veterinarian. Hi, I'm Dr. Alex from Our Pets Health, helping you and your pet live a healthier, happier life. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below today. So today I wanted to bring you a little bit of a behind the scenes, if you like, about some of the things that I really enjoy about my job, about being a veterinarian. And this is going to be quite a personal list because there's so many different jobs that we do, as you'll learn about in just a minute, but it means that something that I might enjoy, another vet may absolutely hate doing that. The first on my list is actually building relationships with my clients. So being a vet involves working with people just as much as it does their dogs or their cats or, whatever species you're dealing with as a vet. Really, it's so important that we are able to communicate well, communicate effectively, and build those relationships. And I've said time and again that actually having a trusting relationship with your vet is incredibly important. If you don't trust what your vet's telling you, then really you should do everybody a favour and try and find a vet who you do trust, who you can rely on, who you can confide in, because it's really important in the in the relationship with looking after your pet to the best of your ability and letting your vet do their job as well. But anyway, I really enjoy building those relationships. It's amazing sometimes what clients will tell me in a consultation about their own lives, about their own health, about any struggles they're going through, about any successes, about their family. It's, and I find that think of that as a real privilege that they're taking me, trusting me with that information. And yeah, I think it's something that I really enjoy doing, building those relationships. So the second thing I enjoy about being a veterinarian is needing to think outside the box. So veterinary care can get very expensive sometimes. That could be because a really expensive piece of equipment is needed, some advanced training is needed, and it may be that either that's out of your reach or it's not available in your area. And so if that's the case and we can't do the absolute best gold standard treatment or investigation or procedure, then we need to work through different options that hopefully will have the same end result without compromising your pet's care too much. So we need to work within that budgeting or the equipment or the skills available and try and come up with the best option. And that can sometimes involve, really thinking about very different ways that we can pursue things, because our pets are all different. They're going to respond to different ways. Their temperament may be different. That means that we can't do something. It may be that they also have another condition which isn't normal. And so we need to, really think and put lots of different pieces of the jigsaw puzzle together to try and get the best outcome possible. And this can be really mentally stimulating, which I definitely find rewarding. Next, they say variety is the spice of life. And certainly as a veterinarian, we can get plenty of variety in our job. So as a general practitioner, as a GP vet, I'm a radiologist, I'm an oncologist, I'm a surgeon, I'm an internist, I'm a criticalist, I'm an ultrasonographer, a cardiologist, I'm an anaesthetist. There's so many different things that we do in our day-to-day job, and that brings great variety. So it's certainly true that no 2 days are ever the same. Now, as with every job, there's certain routine things that we do. So, a lot of vaccinations. Now, that's not to say that they're boring. They provide a different challenge in themselves, but there is certain amount of routine work that we do, but equally we never know what's going to come through the door. And I do tend to say to people when they ask, how busy are you? I say, well, a quiet day can go from being very quiet to incredibly busy in the blink of an eye. It only takes one patient to walk through the door when everything changes. We need to think on our feet, we need to perform lots of different jobs, and that variety can be very stimulating. The practical aspect of the job and being a vet is the next thing that I really enjoy. So this is one of the things that actually brought me to veterinary medicine in the first place. I enjoyed my sciences, I wanted to work with my hands, I didn't want to be sat at a desk all day on the computer or doing paperwork and that kind of thing, and being a vet definitely fulfills that role. So we do have to do a certain amount of paperwork and a certain amount of work on the computer, writing our clinical notes, doing billing, maybe sending off for labs, writing reports, that kind of thing. But actually the majority of our time we've got our hands on doing practical work in the consultation room or in the operating theatre or doing different diagnostics. So I really enjoy the practical aspect of being a vet, and like I say, it's one of the big things that brought me to the profession. And then finally, and possibly the best thing about being a veterinarian, is getting to work with my patients. That's puppies and kittens, setting them off on the right track, getting their vaccinations, their parasite control, their preventative health care all in a line to try and ensure that they stay as healthy as possible. through to middle-aged animals who may have had an accident, through to my senior patients who have got different diseases that they need to live with potentially for the rest of their life, things like arthritis or kidney disease, that kind of thing, and helping them stay as happy and healthy as possible, you know, and looking out for them. So really working with our patients is why every vet does their job. It's incredibly rewarding. Yeah, and we get a real kick out of spending time with them and seeing the outcome, making them better, and ultimately making their life as happy and healthy as possible. And I believe that as veterinarians, we play a crucial role in ensuring that that does happen. And there are lots of other things that I do enjoy about the job. It's not all puppies and kittens though, and there is a dark side to veterinary medicine. So if you want to learn about the 5 worst things about being a veterinarian, then make sure you check out the video that's linked on the screen now. But that's it from me, and until next time, I'm Dr. Alex. This is Our Pets Health, because they're family.